let's begin the community discussion with the IQ. If you would like to join the IQ live channel. Come hang out with us and talk to us about this. Um, we've been talking about WiseBot and it's showing you the view count in chat. That's one. The greater thing here, the greater aspect here, the thing I want to actually hit is you need to not focus on viewers at all. What you need to try to the energy that you're looking for um, is follows, because active follows, people following your stream. That follow alert tells you way more than the view count. The view count doesn't tell you anything. The follows tell you people are finding us, people like it. The viewer count going up and down means nothing. Literally, because it changes randomly and it lies. It's a complete liar.
Oh yeah,
A
yeah, it
follow
lies.
a follow is only a lie when it's bots. Okay? And you can tell. You can tell when it's bots. What the and if you're putting any energy at all in your view count, it's going in the wrong spot. You're putting it in the void. That's what I call the void. It's not a real place to it's not anything to focus on at all. What you want to do is get those new followers, new viewers is 100% the most important thing on your stream. If you have any, I gotta move my screen down so I can see everything. If you have, if you let your mind go to other places, the void, you're wasting your energy and you're wasting your stream time. It's not the same, because how you act in front of new people is not the same thing. Is not how you act in front of people you're used to being around. They're not the same group of people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you want a girlfriend, you act differently in front of the girl than you would in front of somebody that
Six
you've been
dates.
friends with for a very long time. It's a different.
It's 6 dates.
It has a different energy. You have a different presentation, and so new viewers, impressing new people is all about first impressions. I can allow that. That's not against Twitch or not Twitch, but YouTube.
Well, we do have it deactivated. It's not something that we watch constantly.
I know, but it shows
We
up
have
in your chat.
a window. Yes, but it's not like it's the number that's sitting right there, and it's not a. Like I said, it's a reminder. It's not something that's it. I've found, I should say, that having it always visible becomes a place that you become hyper aware of.
You're gonna just stare at it. You're gonna
you're
gonna look at it over and over and over again. It doesn't need to be in your head at all. What needs to be in your head is, while I'm playing this game, are new people coming by and are they following? If they're not, it's time to move to a different game. It's time to get into a different category. It's time to do something else. You shouldn't stream something if you want to grow. If you want your stream to become this big thing that is your career, 100% all that matters is meeting new people and growing your stream. If you're doing something for any other reason, then the stream won't head that direction. It'll just head the direction of I'm hanging out and playing a video game, which then you'll be successful at that. If you're just hanging out and playing a video game and you're streaming it and meeting new people is not important, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't stream to like we're not trying to meet new people. We're trying to be consistent, and we're finally getting to a point where we have enough. I think we said in the last stream, people that'll come and watch paint dry with you. So you have enough people.
What do you mean enough? What is enough? Because enough to me is like 600.
No, enough is where you can start getting yourselves into game categories where you make the placement that you need to make in order so that you can meet new people.
You do want to meet new people.
Oh yeah, I mean that's.
So you do want to grow the stream.
When you're sitting at 5 and 7, the number of games that you can play is limited. It's not non-existent. There are games that are out there, sure, absolutely, and we did them, and but like Cyberpunk would be a good example. Is when you're at 5 or 7 and Cyberpunk comes out, way too big for you to play, and you have to let it die down to a point where you're going to place in the top 10 in order to be able to get people to come and watch. I have a higher chance, let's put it that way. Because I mean, we've found people that we're just chatting on page 54 and we'll still get people. So, but when you only have 5 people, the number of, by the time Cyberpunk gets down to where 5 people is in the top 10, which is about where it's at now, you're you're not really meeting a lot of new people. When you're in the 10 to 12 to 15 range, that's a month or two earlier that you can get in there. You're dealing with just in the top 10, probably 200 or 300 people that are going to be shifting as opposed to 40 or 50 or 60.
Do you
That's
want
what
to
I
look at
mean
your
by kind of
stats?
big enough.
Do you know how to pull up
Sully?
well, not Silly Gnome, but like the stream let me make sure. I don't remember the exact verbiage here. The visitors.
The dash.
Hello, Magi.
Insights. Yeah.
Yeah, on Twitch, you want to look at your the unique views. I think the overall
The unique
views.
views.
Yeah. So that tells you how many people are stopping by. And I want to answer a question that was brought up in chat by Empty Apartment in a second here. So your unique view, you want a lot of unique views. You want views. That's important.
Yes.
Then you want to, if you're getting a lot of views and people are not following, that tells you you have a first impressions issue. You have an issue with translating those views into follows. People are clicking, so that means your thumbnail's right. That means your title's good. But it means people do not get it. They don't get the follow that they need to follow. You either need to invite people to follow. There's some sort of mechanism or energy or something that's gating new people from actually following. If your unique views are low, so you stream for 5 hours, you have 30 chatters, and you have 40 unique views, that means 10 new people stop by, which is nothing. You want hundreds of people to stop by your stream. In 5 hours, you want hundreds of people to stop by. You want 10 new viewers coming in every 20 to 40 minutes, not 10 viewers every 2 hours. New people stop clicking on your stream. So you have to kind of look at your stats and figure out where the weakness is. So if you look at your stats, Smokey, how on your last, can you look at the last like 3 or 4 streams and see
Yeah.
what your unique viewers?
Yeah, give me 2 secs.
Let me see.
3 or 4 streams. We'll just do the last week, Friday to Friday, because that'll be 4.
So yeah, if you go to the analytics section in the dashboard, right, and you do last 7 days.
Huh.
So it should say average viewers, follows. Not like the stats for this stream don't count because I'm not trying to grow this stream. I have raids and hosts turned off. I have no alerts. This is not a channel that we're like, this is a way to kind of promote IQ and give us a place to talk about things and let people know IQ exists so they can come and join us and do this stuff. But that's about people joining IQ. It's not about
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to sit here.
filling out the
What you can
applications.
do here is instead of displaying the subscriptions and minutes watched, you can change those. There's 2 arrows that you can click on at the side.
And change
Yeah.
them to what? Unique
The
views, I'm assuming.
Yeah, unique views.
And
Unique viewers,
and what do you
unique
want the other one to be?
chatters. You typically want your unique viewers to unique chatters to be 50-50-ish. And you want your unique viewers to followers to have a good ratio as well.
So we already got followers up. We've got 11 average viewers, 12 followers, 9 subs, 252 unique views, and 43 chatters, unique chatters.
Are you on 7 days at the top?
8.
It's
But that's
8
including
days.
today, I think. 1, 2, 3,
Click
4,
on the
5, 6, 7.
the date at the top and just choose last 7 days, and then hit update.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay, so what is your unique viewers?
I'm trying to stream it. I just don't know if it's pulling up.
Oh no, just tell us. It's fine.
11 average views, 12 follows, 9 subs, 252 unique viewers.
Okay,
and
so you've got a
43
lot of
chatters.
unique viewers.
Let me,
How many hours time to stream?
You can change out the subscription panel if you want to, because we don't need that.
excellent.
At the arrows,
Hours streamed.
and you can scroll down.
Yeah, it's Barry. That bad boy is host rated views, unique views, max live views, minutes watched, time streamed.
streamed.
There we go. 25 and a third.
Okay, so 250 unique viewers. So you're getting 10 new viewers an hour on average. Unique. And so that 10 unique viewers per hour. And your average viewer is what?
Average viewers. My average viewers is 11.
Okay, so 11 people are sticking around on average, but they're not the same people. So I bet. So every few hours you're cycling over and getting one new viewer, and
I get a pretty good chunk of them are the same. I'd probably say 6 to 7 of that 11 is the same people.
Right. Okay. So you have 4 rotating-ish viewers every hour. Okay. And
Okay.
you have how many follows in this time period?
12.
Okay. So these 25 hours.
Follow every 2 hours and 15
So
minutes.
every 50 minutes, 48 minutes ish, you're getting a follow. Which
that
isn't
would be gold.
What's that?
I said that would be gold. It's a follow every 2.
Oh yeah, every 2 hours. Yeah, you're right. So this you have a good amount of unique viewers, people stopping by. The people who are your viewers probably already follow the channel for the most part. How many chatters does it say? Unique chatters.
43.
Okay. So that's your reality. That's your community. Those are the people that are actually going to stay and hang out for some normal amount of time, like watch your stream, support the stream. So you're streaming 25 hours. You've got, what was it, 250-ish unique viewers?
250.
Yeah. So that means you're leaving 100, 200, almost 200 people on the table that are clicking on your stream and deciding not to become a part of the stream. That's a lot. So I don't know. I don't have do this to fix it. You guys have to figure this out. What about your stream is having a hard time translating those 100 people that stop by from hanging out? Because they clicked. They saw the stream. You could probably take out 10 to 20 accidental clicks, people who clicked and went
The
back.
whoopsies.
Yeah.
The whoopsie-daisies.
So, and the other thing is, okay, so 250 people stopping by in 25 hours. That's 10 people stopping by every hour. That's not a lot. If you want to be discovered, that needs to be at least doubled, if not tripled, quadrupled. You want getting more eyeballs on your stream, more people to click on it. That means you're streaming oversaturated games, or you're streaming what you're streaming doesn't have enough of an appeal, like a uniqueness next. So you got to consider, you go live in a category, Cyberpunk. What is everybody doing in that category?
You asking a question?
Yeah, I'm asking you. What is it? What
Playing the game, man.
They're playing Cyberpunk. So
Yeah.
you already have somewhat of an appeal beyond that, which is that there's two of you on the stream. So you already have kind of like this extra thing. So you should be standing out. So either people don't realize that there's two of you because of thumbnail or title, right?
Yeah.
There's not this translation going on for people
I
to
can see
click.
people not seeing that there's two
Yeah.
pretty easily.
So that needs to be fixed. If you can get people to realize there's two of you through either the title, something in the title that's consistent. This
Used
is
to
gonna
do Pops and Kid.
yeah.
Pops and Kid play Cyberpunk. Pops and Kid play,
Yeah. There's two of us. Like, just say that in the title. You need to do whatever you can to capitalize and present that you're different. That there's a reason to click on you versus that person playing Cyberpunk. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you can get that out there, you'll get more people to click. But you also need to make sure, like you're saying, that you're in the right position in the category. But you also have to make sure people are clicking on the category. If you're in the right position in Amnesia, who cares? Even right now, you could be on the top
What's
two.
wrong with Amnesia, Sonny?
You're gonna go play Amnesia. Nobody's watching it. It's a great game. I love it. It's something you need to. It's a great game to take your community to when you have 600 viewers. It's not a great game to go and grow your stream with.
Cyberpunk right now has 37
I was just looking.
streamers, and the second row is all 3 viewers, and the top streamer is at 20 views.
No viewer interest. There's no viewer interest. Nobody wants to watch it.
Yeah, afterwards it just goes down to 1 viewer.
And
Yeah, a bunch of
I mean, I
ones.
know you guys probably like Tarkov and stuff, but
Oh,
why
geez,
are you
not
streaming
really,
Tarkov?
actually.
why are you streaming Tarkov? It's that's going to be impossible to grow in. You're not Shroud.
No, yeah, no. Tarkov is not a game that we usually stream. That was a like I said, the guy that we were streaming it for, Paco, is the third person that joined the chat. It's second longest running sub. Everything else had a incredibly bad day, and he was just coming in. He was venting about it. That is one of his be all end all favorite games. And I think, like I said, it was going to be Cyberpunk, which you're looking at that.
Stream it in
And it was
Discord
just-
for him. Don't use your stream to do that. Use your community to do that. Go to Discord and stream it there for him. Be like, hey, we'll play Tarkov for you in Discord.
And just leave it in just chatting.
100% your stream. If you're going to be live on Twitch and you want to grow, that has to be the primary focus. You can't let anybody take it over. You can't let any reason take it over. You know, if you don't feel like streaming that day, and maybe you're just like, I'm just gonna play League of Legends. Fuck it. Do that in Discord. That's what Discord's for. Go stream that on YouTube. Nobody's gonna watch anyway.
That's power of positive thinking.
Don't you don't give up on what you're trying to build here. None of these successful streamers ever do that. They never do that. They never turn on the stream and say, fuck, I'm just gonna play this game. Who cares? Who cares is not an attitude of success, ever. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
If you want to grow your stream and you want to meet new people, it has to be as strategic as opening a restaurant. You can't just say, we'll serve whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, and it has been eclectic recently.
Well, the two of you will make it easy for you to fall into a trap, because if one of you is like, who cares? Let's just do this today. It's already over. You've already lost.
Well, and that's one of the things that actually keeps us streaming, because I'll have a bad day, he'll have a bad day. You got two people, two chances of having a bad day.
Yeah.
And then it's Twitch punishes you for taking breaks.
Don't give up don't give up by streaming. Don't, it's like
No, it's not. It's not a give up. It's just a, you just gotta take all that shit and put it aside, and this is what you got to do, and we're gonna go out here, we're gonna have a good, and the vast majority of times that is the right thing to do, because you'll come in and after about an hour of hanging out with the guys and everything else, the day's better. It's just you're making fun of Karen, whatever, but you're able to just blow off steam
Yeah, you're looking at the day instead of looking at the year. By the end of the year, you want to have 20 viewers instead of still having the same 10. Right?
Yeah.
The long-term plan is very important. Don't give up on what you're doing. What's the point of making the decision right one day and then not making it right the next day?
Well, and I think we've actually done, as far as that goes for the year. I'm actually going back and looking.
I want to go back to Empty Apartment real quick. He said, "What's a solid followers per hour average to reach for?" earlier in the chat.
1 if you can get it.
I'd say 3 is really you're doing well. 3 is where you want to reach. 3 an hour. That means every 15 to 20 minutes, someone's following your stream. It means every 15 to 20 minutes, those new people that are stopping in are like, I like this. That's what you need. You need to make something that people, that you almost don't even need to say, hey, if you're new here, why don't you drop a follow? Don't forget to hit the button. Your stream should be so good that people click that button because they know this is good. This is great. I haven't seen this before. And it takes tightening up everything properly. It really does. Because your panels being a mess could be the reason someone clicks off the stream. If you can remove all the reasons people will say no, which will be very easy for people to say no to a stream. It is so easy to deter someone from following your stream. It is so much harder. That's why less is way more. You want to simplify stuff as much as possible. You want to get the audio to be tight and spot on and perfect. It doesn't have to be like, by perfect I don't mean like it's the greatest possible. What I mean is it's not messy. You hear everything the way you would want to. Watching the stream is an enjoyable experience. That's what I mean. Don't use the Yeti. It's all about minimizing the reasons people leave your stream and maximizing the reasons people stay and come back.
Well, it's all about the 3 to 5%. That was when I first joined IQ. That was one of the things that Jared actually, in his little videos that I had watched, it said that made the most sense was your thumbnail is 3 to 5%. The game category is 3 to 5%. Your audio, 3 to 5%. It's like each one of these things by themselves don't really make that big of a difference. But when you do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them right, your 25 or your 30%, that's when it starts to move the chains a lot. And when we went and we did that and we moved our thumbnail around and we got the mixer and we've done, it's like, that's exactly the case. It's, I think some things are more than 3 to 5%, but
yeah, it's brick by brick.
And everything's got to be right, which is why we're sitting here right now.
Yeah.
Camera.
And you need a strategy. You really need a strategy because you're doing something that 99% of the streams do not offer. So you need to capitalize on the uniqueness that your stream already has. And if you're listening to this and you're like, what do I do because I don't co-stream with anyone? Then you need to figure out what you can capitalize on that would be unique about your stream. You turning your stream on is not unique.
What's proprietary about what you're doing?
What do you offer that is not being offered by anyone else? You are not something you offer. It's not enough. A lot of people will be like, yeah, like the stream coaches and stuff, they'll all get into like, oh, but we're all unique and we're all special. We all offer our own. We're all different. And that's not enough. That's not what I mean. People aren't going to take you home. They're going to take how they feel home. They're you you what is your this is the real thing. How does your stream make people feel? If you can figure out how to make people feel things with your stream, you're winning. You have control over your stream then. You have control over what you're offering. If how people feel about your stream is just like up to happenstance, there's no strategy.
Smokey, I can assure you that the fact that you're two people is quite special, but there's at least 1,000 other people that also are two people.
And I've
in
seen
your
them all
stream.
fail.
Yeah.
I
Thanks
have.
for the vote of
I
confidence.
did it. I thought streaming with my ex was going to be enough. I thought that would be enough. I thought we're just two of us, and this was at a time when that was really rare. But then more people started doing it, and more people started doing it, and they all failed.
It's not so much the two people. I think that that definitely is different. It's a differentiating factor. What I'm hearing from the chat and everything is it's not that it's two people as much as it's a father and a son,
There you go.
and that they're actually. I can't tell you how many people come in that are just. I wish my dad were like that, or they're living vicariously a little bit through this relationship,
Right.
doing something that they don't have, and that's
where you get a chance to become.
That's the secret sauce.
I'm denying. I have to deny that, Doc. That there's a chance for you there to capitalize on your relationship with the stream by being their pops too.
Yeah.
Yes, and Father's Day every year reminds me of this. We get Father's Day is usually a very good day for us to stream.
You this is a place for you to create the energy. This is what I'm talking about. So now you can treat your stream like an extended part of your family.
What I wanted to say is that it's special that it's two of you and that it's you and your son. But if you don't capitalize on that, then it doesn't mean anything that you and your son are there. Like nobody's gonna care about it if they can't see it. I mean, the starting soon was adorable. Starting soon screen and stuff was adorable with the pictures of you in similar outfit, I guess, similar heads and everything, and that was great. And then after that, it's just someone is in the back, and I don't know who that is. He looks like my sleep paralysis demon. And
Oh my god!
Dang.
like with the gray, with a, I can't see the face, and the other guy is just in front of it, and the guy in the back is also talking to me in my sleep. And
You
that's
would benefit from having a second camera.
I
Yeah.
just don't know where the hell we would put it.
Well, you'd put one in front of you, like the C920. Move that over to you, and
No, I mean the actual pictures on the. We've gone round and round on camera
just
placement.
you
This
stack them. You just stack them on the right side of the screen.
Yeah, or one in the corner. And
All,
one
all
in
we
the
need
other
to be able
corner.
to see is your faces and your eyes. That's
Hmm.
all
And then
that's
you-
important. You have the chatting scene, which could just be one camera, and that's fine. Or it would be better if you got a wider angle lens, like the AverMedia, and put that between the two of you, so you're both very much in the picture. But you could. That would be a 3-camera setup, but I mean, people do it.
Yeah, I don't think they have the USB ports for a 3-camera setup. I got 5 sound cards down there.
There are ways to add USB ports to a computer.
You can also add a USB port to a USB port, but that's not optimal.
So, yeah, I get what you're saying, though. There's only so much processing power, etc. But I think a second camera would be
Oh, we play it all the
start,
time,
a good
Maggie.
start.
The walking in on the sun thing, it's all the time. Yeah. We milk the father son thing pretty good without being overly.
Oh no.
Yeah, no,
Milking.
it's. Peachy.
There's also the parent tag. I'm not sure if you're using it. It can be
Parent
helpful.
tag.
Yeah, there's a tag for parents.
No, we're not using that.
You can add it to the stream, it may help. Like some people search for that stuff. It's same with family friendly tag, but you're not family friendly.
Oh
obviously.
No.
Yeah, but like stuff like that it can help as well with discoverability a little bit, and it kind of explains what kind of stream is this. This is a stream with a parent, and the other guy is younger, so that's probably his son. Suddenly, I know what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with the stuff. If you had that graphic with you and your son, the cute thing from a starting soon stream or something similar in the like panels below and then the other panels around it, and it just explains who you are or what you're doing, then that would pull me in.
Okay.
But
I think you
like
need to
when I
milk it as much as possible. Maybe even make
Yeah.
your alerts like "Welcome to the family" kind of thing.
that can work.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Are you winning, son?
yeah.
Well, it's Pops and Kid. I get called Pops. Between Pops and Boomer, that's pretty much what I'm known as on the stream, depending on who's talking to me.
I just look young, but everybody's gonna call me Boomer when they find out.
Oh yeah, you're Boomer, bro.
Yeah,
You're,
I think I'm
are
older
you
than
less
you,
than
so-
24, and it's you're Boomer. Yeah, you're not older than me, but you're. Well, I don't know.
I'm not.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell how old I am.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
45.
What's that?
45.
Really? I look 45? Damn.
No. Nah.
Are you doing good, Sonny?
I'm having a small heart attack.
I would have
Yeah.
guessed 35 or something like that.
35? Yeah, that's
At
not bad.
most.
I'll take 35.
That's
Okay.
10 years at least too young.
No. It's only 5 years.
Yeah, it's
See,
for me.
that makes-
You're too kind.
You don't get too old. You don't look much older after like 35 to 50, and then you suddenly plummet.
I'm
I
gonna
would
make that
agree.
not true.
Yeah, he's
At least over here.
hydration,
I'm
man.
gonna die as young as possible, as late as possible.
That's life goals right there. That's life
The
goals.
N10.
So yeah, I think you have a lot of things to think about, and you could
And I do appreciate it. The parent tag
game
I'm gonna do. We
selection,
got
dude.
Yeah.
That's a weakness for you guys. 'Cause
Game
you guys
selection.
jumping around a lot.
yeah, and that we were much better about that last year than we are this year.
You need to
We
try to
went
play
through
through
this-
a series of games or something. There needs to be some kind of level of consistency. That is,
You
this
can-
day is this always, and these days are that always. There's no expectation or consistency with what you're doing, right?
No,
I saw that you're playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, Back for Blood, Cyberpunk, Escape from Tarkov, and Magic: The Gathering, and some of those categories are kind of good. Like Star Wars: The Old Republic has a decent amount of viewers.
Right,
it's not
but
like
are
a
you
fun-
going to become the Star Wars Old Republic streamer? Is that your goal?
I don't think we're going to become the X game streamer. I don't. I don't think he's got the attention span to be able to just sit and. The only game that I have seen him sit and play repeatedly over and over and over again for a year and a half was Realm Royale.
Consistency doesn't mean one game. That's not what that means. Consistency means expectation. That's really what you need to do is set the proper level of expectation for what comes next and what to expect from the stream. So you get to do that with it's the two of you. You get to do that. You can do that with playing through a series. If you play through like every Resident Evil game, that gives you a length of time to set the expectation for. If you're going to transition out of that expectation to a new expectation like the Metal Gear Solid series or Bayonetta, whatever other games, you just have to create a bridge that takes you from here to there. You can't just jump to it. You have to be like, and it's good to show people that you can kind of commit and finish things. If you say you're going to do something, unless it's not working, like it's not growing the stream, that's the only reason you should stop. If it's working and you're meeting new people and people are enjoying the stream, you go from Resident Evil 1 to Resident Evil 2 to Resident Evil 3 to Resident Evil 4 and it's working, then now you've taken people on a journey, and you get to tell your viewers, we're playing this, we're playing that, we're playing, and you get to take them on the journey. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and we tried. We did have like a themed setup where it was like first person Fridays, wild card Wednesdays, something like that.
Right.
We ran that for about a year ish, plus or minus a couple of months, and it was like it's so incredibly constricting. As I think we've probably overcorrected now in the other direction. Um, largely. But it was something that the kids ADD, and so one of two things will happen. Either, okay, so we're playing Star Wars on Saturday, for example, and it's just like you just get bloody tired of Star Wars, and especially when it was a puzzle game. Which is so we did. That's why we made Wildcard Wednesdays, so you would have some injection of some just different. It's not the same thing over and over and over again. That it got to the point where it became this burden to do because we couldn't just time to make the donuts. I mean, it's one of the lines I use all the time is just like, it's time to make the donuts. And it sort of squeezed all the spontaneity out of it. And the way that we've corrected from this now is we've gone the other completely opposite direction where we get into the car to go to work. And it's like, so what are we doing tonight? I don't know. Figure it out when we get there. And we've got like these 3 games. Tarkov and Magic the Gathering are one-off games. But it was Cyberpunk, Star Wars, The Old Republic, and now Back for Blood. And so we try to stick to these 3 games. And that's worked better. I don't know how well it would work to do like, okay, we're going to do Saturday Star Wars. And the Star Wars is more of just playing with viewers and hanging out with people. We're going more in that direction, which is not sustainable, but is nice for right now. But that was the issue that we ran in with, like that kind of theme day thing. I think for some people that works really well. For me, if it was just my stream, it would probably work very well.
Well, it's not that. It's not about the theme. It's about the plan and executing something that you can invite people to join you in doing. It's not. It sounds to me like mostly you're just like haphazardly going forward instead of being like new. You have to think about this from a new viewer perspective. How do you meet new people, and how do you show them what's coming? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
I would agree.
If you don't know what you're doing next week with your stream, how are new viewers going to know what you're doing?
And I would agree. I don't think our ability to project what's going to happen, just even at the next stream, with the exception of Saturdays, because that's community night, we get together with a couple of other streamers. But yeah, there's no way for, all right, guys, and thanks for hanging out with us. Catch us Wednesday when we're going to be playing Cyberpunk. And then everybody knows that we're playing Cyberpunk on Wednesdays.
Right.
Or the next day. Like that we don't do. And I think that would definitely help.
How do you sell something that you don't know how to describe? You have to be able to sell what your stream is to your current audience, otherwise they'll leave, and to new viewers, otherwise they won't stay. Why would they come watch your next stream? You don't even know what it is.
Well, we know it's going to be one of these 3 things.
It's going to be something.
Unless it's not. And then
we'll do something.
It'll be something, man.
Yeah. Like, you got to remember, everyone else is not in charge of your stream, and they're already struggling with organization and consistency in their own life. Stability is not something that they have. Most people don't have stability in their own life. So when you create stability in your stream and in your content and expectations that you can meet, you give people that stability that they're kind of lacking through the connection, especially if you're going to go at this like father son family kind of connection.
I do like that vibe though.
Yeah.
I like that.
Stable stream, stable home life.
Yeah. Well, it's always been like the vibe I'm looking for is Cheers. Is just everybody getting together, hanging out in the living room, watching somebody play video games and talking a lot of shit. And that's sort of what we're, and it's worked. It's the people who get it. And I just don't think that's it crosses over. Well, I don't think we're marketing that correct.
Yeah, I don't. You need to come together with a path. There has to be a path forward. If you want to see yourself there with 300 to 600 viewers, you got to see yourself going there and like from here to there. And once you have there figured out, you can figure out steps along the way. What does that look like? Well, it looks like we have 50 viewers. So how do we get to 50 viewers? Well, before 50, how do we get to 20 viewers?
2025 is the next.
Right.
Is the next
so
tier.
You want 20 viewers? Look at a game category where people have 20 viewers at the top or in the top row, and figure out how you can become a voice, what can make you stand out in that category, and then figure out how to stand out in that category. And you have to offer some level of consistency so people understand what they get when they come to your stream and what they're getting. You have to be able to market the next thing that's happening. So you have to have that plan, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I agree. The tags things makes me very curious because I know we don't utilize those tags like we should.
They don't do as much as...
No.
They don't do shit.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
If you're gonna... If you're going to utilize ADHD to your advantage, then you have to put the ADHD in its proper setting or box or whatever to run wild with the proper boundaries. That's why the organization is actually really important, because if you're already going to have struggle with the ADHD thing, then if you can figure out why you're doing something and have the right motivation, then that kind of gives you the proper bouncy walls to go crazy in. Right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, this isn't that hard, actually. It's not that hard to be like, okay, you get to experiment, right? You get to be like, okay, we're going to play through every single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games in the retro category. That is something viewers can latch onto. If they know that this is what this stream is doing right now, it doesn't have to be a forever thing. You don't have to play Realm Royale forever. And Realm Royale is too easy. That's too simple. Oh, this stream is Realm Royale. So what? So there's like 50 other people playing Realm Royale. It's not unique.
At the time, he was actually like 92nd in the. He was legitimately good, and it was substantially.
It doesn't matter, dude. If Shroud started playing today,
oh yeah,
in any category, nobody would be watching. It doesn't matter how good you are. You can be a god at the game, and people. That doesn't mean people are going to know. How do people know?
Die a whole bunch of times to a Smokey G and go who the hell's this guy, and go.
I got viewers that way in Apex. I would kill people and they would show up in Apex.
And they'd show up just to talk a little crap.
Yeah, they don't become a part of the community. That's not what happens.
Oh man,
some people would lurk, or some people would try to like stream snipe or something. It doesn't matter how good you are. I was in the top of Apex early on. It doesn't matter how good you are. You can be the top freaking 50 Pathfinder. And nobody cares.
Yeah, and I think the amount of people that can sell being that good are so limited, because there are people will go just because they're that good, but those are probably there's 500.
They're pros. That's why they go watch.
Exactly.
You have to become a pro. You can't just be good.
If you're not there, you're not. Nobody's going to care. They're not. That's not what they're. It's not what they're there. It's like you said. I mean, there's 2,000 Apex streams. What makes yours different?
Right.
The next guy.
So
and that was a lesson we figured out.
So there's a couple of things that you need to you need to work on creating a proper way to market what your stream is that makes you unique and different, why people should be there, and you need to figure out how to position yourself in games so that there's a journey, so that you're taking viewers somewhere. You know, if a lot of streamers will do this with a giveaway, or YouTubers will do it. They offer value beyond what they're, okay, so they have a YouTube video, but they're giving away a thing. So that gives me a reason to subscribe, or that gives me a reason. And then the value becomes more obvious with the regular videos outside of the giveaway. Right?
I think we did the take the viewers on a journey with Cyberpunk fairly well. It's just a dying category.
It's not enough of a journey either, and it's not something people care about. It's not a look. Here's the other thing: a game is not a journey. That doesn't matter. A game becomes a journey if you can offer some reason for people to watch it. It's a blind playthrough is a way to make something a journey. Do you see how that kind of transitions it? It's my first time playing Dark Souls. Now the journey is a little more obvious. I'm gonna watch you struggle at this game.
And eat your controller and flip your chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's now a journey. Playing a game is not a journey. It's not enough. If a journey is not promotable. How do you promote it? I'm playing game.
Well, in this particular one, it's a corpo playthrough with a very definite archetype for the corporate character.
But that's not something people can do that on their own. They don't need you for that. Do you see that?
Okay.
As a stream, it's not unique enough. It doesn't really craft enough of a journey. The father and son thing helps. It helps it become more of a journey. But I just don't think it sells well enough on Twitch. People don't care about that. And it's not marketable enough for later. It doesn't get me excited about what you're doing later. There needs to be an element of what you're doing that gets people excited about what's coming. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's actually the key energy that you need to tap into. Jared's really good at this. He's always telling people something's going to happen. Today something's going to happen. Next week something's going to happen. He's always telling them something is coming. There's this thing. Oh, we're going to do this thing. I'm really excited about it. I'm I'm going to do this Darkest Dungeon run. It's going to be crazy. Join us on the adventure. He's inviting people on the adventure with him. We're going to do a thing, and it's going to be crazy. There's an anticipation about it. Does that make sense?
Leave me alone, Maggie. Leave me alone. I see you over there. They use WiseBot. Look, man, it was the one thing we haven't messed with this whole time. I'll take that. It's not going on tonight's stream. I'll tell you that much right now, because I'm going to have Sonny in my chat going, so, about that WiseBot, yo.
Oh, boy. No, seriously. The anticipation, selling what comes next is super important.
Well, there's some things to think about for sure. A lot of shit to think about. I'm gonna be listening this again. I think making a list. I haven't been making a list. I'm like, it's recorded. This is VODed, right? This is gonna be on.
Yeah. It'll be on YouTube. The whole not your channel review, but the discussion afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only let one slip, so yes. I
The
only
previous
had
ones
one.
the previous ones are all on YouTube. So I know if you guys ever need to take off or whatever, it's fine. You guys just say, "All right, I gotta go," and then leave. But
Yeah, I have a issue developing over here, but I do appreciate your time and poking through it. And like I said, I'm going to be making a list because it's just we're getting to the point of okay, so we've done it. We've got the good sound system. We've got a decent camera. We've got there's a vibe, there's a flow. Like, okay, now what? The
Yeah.
Roadrunner catching the coyote catching the Roadrunner,
Yeah.
and then like holding up the sign. It's like that's sort of the best. If I was going to put a picture for where we are, it's the coyote that just caught the Roadrunner holding up the sign.
I
And
would
it was
say you're like a chef that's learned how to cook, but you don't have a restaurant yet.
what do I cook? I know how to cook. I just
Yeah.
don't know what to cook.
You need a menu. You need a
Yeah.
you need a you need a place for people to sit. You see what I'm saying? Like these are the last little details that will let people walk into the place and order the food you're cooking.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. Oh, you need to now it's front of house stuff. Like
Yeah.
you already know how
You
to
can-
saute and make risotto, but
Being a chef is not running a restaurant.
it's totally different. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
like completely different.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you have the front house guy, and then you've got the
True.
chef.
And as a streamer, you're responsible for all of it.
It's every hat, and then they just occasionally throw a new hat out you because why not? Fun.
Yeah, right.
Twinsies. So, but I do very much appreciate it, Sonny and Maggie, for at least not picking on me too much for Wisebot.
All of this
that's
is
pretty kind of you.
all of this is just feedback to help you make decisions. You're still the one who has to figure out what to do, you know?
Well, at least it's a step, though. It's just
Yeah.
okay. Now I at least have an idea of things that I can do, and it's
Yeah, like
not
turn
that I
off
disagree with
Wisebot.
like turn off fucking Wisebot. Like who would have
Fix
thought?
the
Now I'm
camera.
gonna get into that thing. I'm gonna go in there and get between you and Ober. All right, is it Nightbot? Is it Darkbot? We're gonna have tune in to the IQ Discord, ladies and gentlemen, for the raging debate that's getting ready to happen.
I like
The debate mode.
Firebot.
Yeah. There's a lot of bots. Use whatever works.
Yeah,
That's the trick. Use everything that works.
that's coming. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys very much.
Of course, dude. If you're watching this on YouTube, go watch the entire VOD on Twitch, and you can hear our ridiculous conversations and channel review section. Infinitequality.live if you'd like to apply to become a member of our community and would like your channels looked at, picked over, and get some feedback from others, including myself. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for the support today. I hope everyone is doing well. If you would like to have your channel reviewed, please message me in Discord. That is the stream. I will see you guys on Sunday for an art stream. Till next time,